I've got the most bullish crypto news for you guys. Bitcoin just crossed $100,000. Donald Trump appoints a pro-crypto SEC chair, Paul Atkins, and Fed Chair Jerome Powell says Bitcoin and crypto is not a threat to the US dollar. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, welcome into the Thinking Crypto podcast, your home for cryptocurrency news and interviews. I'm your host, Tony Edward. On your way in, please hit that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up button and leave a comment below. If you're listening on a podcast platform such as Spotify or Apple, please leave a 5-star rating and review. Folks, I am so happy. I am elated right now. Bitcoin just pumped past $100,000. Folks, it's sitting at $101,072 at the time of recording. This is incredible. This is historic. I'm out of breath, as you can probably tell, but it's exciting times, guys. The bull market is so much fun. It's heating up, and we're still in the early innings of this parabolic phase. We still have more upside for Bitcoin and altcoins, but of course, you want to have a profit-taking strategy depending on your entry price, because things will eventually hit a top. I do think we have a few more months or a couple months at least before things hit some sort of major top. Some people are calling for this cycle to continue into late 2025, but the way Bitcoin is moving and the way it was moving earlier this year with the ETF launch, it's ahead of schedule a bit. So we have to pay attention and stick to our plan, guys. But wow, what a historic night. And I'll share the news that's really driving the market sentiment. A lot of bullish news came in today, but something I want to highlight, and that is Ethereum is waking up. It's finally starting to make a move towards that all-time high it set back in 2021. And the total altcoin market cap is also at the cusp of breaking its all-time high. So notice there's room for upside here. The old all-time highs have not been broken through, and then once it breaks through, it's going to head into price discovery. So this is incredible. What a time to be alive, folks. I hope you are making gains, whether you hold Bitcoin or not. Your portfolio is up, because I've often told you guys I'm here to make money, to get more financial freedom for myself and my family. And this is why we take the time to educate ourselves, learn the charts, learn the macro, learn the fundamentals, and we buy the bottoms. We buy the bloody bear market fear. We dollar cost average in. We don't buy pumps, right? The dumb money crowd, they come into the pumps when mainstream media is telling them, oh, look, the price is up. So guess what's going to happen, guys, tomorrow? Mainstream media is going to go nuts. You're probably going to get texts and calls and messages from people. Hey, should I buy Bitcoin now? Hey, should I buy XRP now, right? But unfortunately, this is not the right time. Now, they could still make some decent returns, but the time to buy was at the bear market bottom of 2022 and even early 2023, and even dollar cost averaging throughout 2023. But this is where financial education is so important. I hope the value, the education, the knowledge, the insights I've been sharing with you guys over the years has been impactful and has helped many of you, because I went through the same journey, not knowing what the hell was going on, not understanding the macro, the market cycles, and I had to learn. And I'm thankful for the people who took the time to teach me and who put out great content as well. And that's what I'm trying to give back to you guys. So amazing times, guys. Now, here is a major news item from today. Donald Trump, President-elect Donald Trump, nominated Paul Atkins as the next SEC chair. This is incredible. Paul was a former SEC commissioner. He's pro-crypto. He's talked about crypto over the years. He's been critical of Gary Gensler's handling of the crypto industry using regulation by enforcement. He has endorsed Hester Peirce, Crypto Mom's safe harbor proposal. So he's going to be the right man for the job. And a ton of people throughout the industry are very happy with this news, guys. They are elated. And here are some of the statements. Hester Peirce tweeted out, "We have a lot of work to do at the SEC to advance free markets, capital formation, investor choice, and innovation. I'm delighted that Paul Atkins will be returning to lead the effort. Having worked with him during the last stint at the agency, I cannot think of a better person for the job." Former CFTC Chairman Chris Giancarlo said, "Great choice by President-elect Trump for SEC Chairman. Paul Atkins is honest, smart, and knows how to move the agency forward. He will attract talent and embrace technological innovation, crypto, and digital finance over years of suppression. He'll end regulation by enforcement and return the SEC to its proper role in fostering capital formation and American economic growth. Bravo." So a lot of folks are recognizing Paul is the right man for the job, and he has a lot of cleanup to do after scumbag regulator Gary Gensler demolished the house pretty much. And look, I think a lot of people lost faith in the SEC, retail investors, institutional investors, and more. Gary Gensler drove it to the ground, but we know he was just following marching orders, following Elizabeth Warren and her anti-crypto army. And both of them, I think, were following the marching orders of the banking cartel, which were getting disrupted. For the first time in history, you front ran them. They don't like that you could take your money out of your checking and savings account, put it into a crypto protocol and earn staking yield that's higher than the bullshit interest they pay you, right? And they don't like that money's leaving their investment funds and going into crypto funds. They hate that because they don't control it. For a long time, they were the gatekeepers. So this is what a time to be alive, guys. What a time to be alive. And I'm very excited to see what Paul Atkins does when he gets into office. He could probably drop a lot of the non-fraud crypto cases. He could probably have the Ripple case be resolved and settled and everything like that. So, guys, things are looking very bright. Now, quick word from our sponsor, and that is VeChain. VeChain is one of the top layer one enterprise blockchains out there. They're working with many big brands around the world, such as PwC, Givenchy, BMW, Walmart China, Boston Consulting Group, and many more. I've been a VET token holder for years. I'm very bullish on this project. And some of the key features of the VeChain blockchain includes it's secure, affordable, scalable, fast, and sustainable. So if you'd like to learn more about VeChain, go to vechain.org. Link will be in the description. Now, guys, some more bullish news that came out today, and the signal from this is incredible. You really need to put your thinking cap on here. Jerome Powell was at the New York Times Deal Book Summit, and he said Bitcoin is not a competitor to the dollar. It's a competitor to gold. And he doesn't see it as a threat to the financial system and so forth. This is coming from the chairman of the Federal Reserve. Folks, don't miss what's happening. A massive paradigm shift is taking place right before your face. And if you're not paying attention, you will not position yourself and you will not benefit from it. But it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. And it's what the World Economic Forum has called the next Bretton Woods. The change in currency and money and how the financial system is structured. It includes Bitcoin, digital assets, blockchain, and so forth. I've been telling you guys for years, we're headed to the token economy. And a lot of things are going to run on the blockchain. Bitcoin and different crypto assets will be part of the financial system. Central banks will use them and so forth. So this is an incredible signal here from Jerome Powell. And you know it's going to be very bullish for institutional investors who really pay attention to what Jerome has to say versus the average Joe and Jane who don't really listen to the Fed, right? But we as educated investors, we want to know what he's saying and understand what he's saying and position ourselves accordingly. Now, check this out. On the note of Bitcoin, Russian President Vladimir Putin says, who can ban Bitcoin? Nobody. He was speaking at a summit. And he was asked about Bitcoin, and these are the words he uttered, folks. I think you see, once again, the paradigm shift that's taking place all around the world. There's now a race to put together a Bitcoin strategic reserve. It's incredible. Now, look at this news. Massive capitulation from Citadel CEO Ken Griffin. He said he regrets not buying crypto a few years ago. I know a lot of people don't like Citadel, especially with everything that took place with GameStop and AMC, but this is a massive TradFi player. And the fact that he's coming out and saying this, guys, my goodness. I think the Charles Schwab CEO also said something similar just about a couple of weeks ago, where he said he feels foolish for have not bought crypto. So once again, you front ran many of these folks for the first time in history. And I have said it many times, pat yourself on the back if you've been buying the bloody bear markets, because you are positioned on the side of smart money. This is an incredible example of capitulation. I mean, my goodness, what a day, guys. So much bullish news. I can't even keep up here. But guys, let's look back at the Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin approaching, oh my gosh, guys, at the time of recording, it's over $102,000. This is incredible. It's pumping. It's at $102,091. All right, I'm going to publish this episode, and then I'm going to have to start a live stream on YouTube. But if you're listening on Spotify or Apple or wherever, come join me on YouTube. I'll be starting maybe a stream in a half an hour. But Bitcoin still has more upside. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the next major target is about 120,000. So get ready. As we often talk about Bitcoin, the liquidity flows into Bitcoin, right? That's where the majority of liquidity come in. And then when Bitcoin hits an overbought area, then the liquidity flows to the altcoins. So, guys, I'm excited. I hope you all are making money. That's what I'm here for. I believe in the technology, but first and foremost, I'm here to make money. Guys, a great way you can support me is by signing up for my free email newsletter on Substack. It's 100% free. And also grab a copy of my book. It's available in paperback and digital on Amazon. Guys, buy a copy for yourself, buy a copy for your friends and family. Help them to learn about crypto. Let them not get wrecked. And you can give it as a gift this holiday, guys. And if you bought a copy already, please leave a rating and review. It will help out my rankings. Guys, thank you for watching and listening. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for supporting me over the years. And what a time to be alive. And I wish you all the best of luck to make as much money as possible in this bull market. Thank you, and I'll talk to you all later.